Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining me today here. Um, let's see if this works. Yes. So I think I'm gonna get down. Oh no, I have this here. Awesome. Well, today I'm gonna talk about how to consume information. Yeah. Thank you. Today I'm going to talk about how to consume information in the crypto ecosystem to make sure that it helps in your decision making. Okay. Every time that I have to talk about knowledge, information, and trust, it brings me back to one class that I had in college when the philosophy teacher came into the room, went straight to the blackboard, and wrote in big white letters the word Mongolia. And then he turned back and asked, who knows what's this? We all raised our hands. We knew it's a country. Then he asked, who has ever been to Mongolia? Then we all put our hands down. And he asked, then how do you know it's a real country? So that day, it really felt like a punch to the face. And that day, I learned an idea that later it would become a quip among crypto investors, which is do not trust, verify. So years later, I got married, and I managed to convince my newlywed wife to get creative in picking our honeymoon destination. And yes, we went to Mongolia. And so don't be afraid. It exists. It's a real country. It's beautiful and amazing. But then I realized, okay, there are 195 countries in the world. If I have to verify each one of them, that won't gonna come cheap. So I understood why trust exists. Because you cannot verify everything yourself. You need to rely on others. But how to trust in a smart way, how to differentiate the information that you can trust from the fake news, the scammers that want to rug pull at every corner, etc. So yes, we need to verify, but we need to do that efficiently. So the first thing that we need to understand is which are those decisions that really matter, that will really make a difference, and that I need to verify and be thorough and go deep on them, okay? In crypto, for me, there are three main big decisions that really make the difference and you have to get right, okay? Those are mainly the ones that are related to money, okay? First one is your trading partner, okay? Be it a centralized exchange, a decentralized exchange, a wallet, anything that will hold your money and your crypto and that you will use to get positions in the market, okay? That is a decision that it's critical and that you need to get right, as probably you know about previous cases like FTX or others, okay? So here, you need to put all the resources there in reviewing and making sure that that institution deserves your trust. For example, at FXStreet, we go deep on 6 different categories, and we validate the account conditions, the tools and resources, trading settings, customer service, everything to make sure that that is an institution that you can trust. The second key decision that you will be making is your trading decisions. Okay? Anything related to buying, selling cryptos, that's also critical information that you need to verify. Here you don't want to take crypto influencers at face value, so do your own research. And then the third decision is what news sources you will want to use. Okay? What are the sources that you will trust to make your decisions on a daily basis? Because as the adage goes, if you consume garbage, your decisions will be garbage as well, okay? You cannot make smart decisions with information that is bogus. So that's what I'm here today for, to explain a little bit more how to make a news diet that is useful and that it provides value in your decision making, okay? There are two parts for this. One is how to properly select the news sources that you will be using. The second part is how you're going to filter and zoom in on the information from those news sources that really matter for you, okay? How to curate the news sources that you will be using. There are three ideas here that will help you in selecting the news sources that are of quality and that you should trust. First idea is that you want news sources that are direct, because time is money. And honestly, I do not have time for this. Look, if I have to click on this news article, scroll until the 5th paragraph to find out what random sentence that Michael Saylor said, you are not a trustful and a news source that I want to follow, okay? Because I would better go and follow Michael Saylor myself on X rather than reading this type of articles. That's why, for example, on FXStreet, we always open our news with key bullet points, highlighting the most important actionable bits of information, okay? So you can consume that article, and even with 30 seconds, you will take out the most important parts of that information. The second idea is you want news sources that are accountable. Because yes, we are all aiming for accuracy, but no one is reliable 100% of the time. And what makes a difference between a news source that deserves your trust and one that doesn't is that when they blunder, they are upfront and transparent about it, okay? That they are accountable. There is a famous example from Cointelegraph. They reported the approval of a Bitcoin ETF before it was true. It became true at some point, but it wasn't at that time. And it was a big blunder, but they did not just delete that tweet. They did not just leave it there waiting for it to get down the stream of information. They just issued an apology, and then they write a whole article explaining what happened, why did they commit that blunder, and what steps they were taking to make sure that that won't happen again, okay? That's the type of transparency and accountability that you should be aiming for in your news sources, okay? And the third idea is you need news sources that are diverse, because as we just saw, everyone makes mistakes at some point. There will be key information that maybe one source overlooks, and also you need to consider all types of opinions, okay? Opposing sides as well, because you don't want to be in an echo chamber, okay? So that's the three ideas that will help you create a set of news sources that are valuable for your decision making. And then that's half the job done. The second half is, okay, now you have still a quite important stream of news. What should you be spending time on reading and focusing, and what you should skip, okay? So to focus on what matters, again, there are three ideas here. One is you want information that is new, or at least new to the public knowledge. And I'm going to use Michael Saylor as an example here. If Michael Saylor joins me and says, hello, fellas, well, I'm terrible at impersonating people, but I'm going to do my best here. Hello, fellas. You know what? Bitcoin is great. Okay, amazing. Thank you, Michael. But that's not really new, so why bother? Second idea is that it must be relevant. So it must change what the public was expecting. So if Michael Saylor joins me here and say, hey, you know what, fellas? I've changed my mind. I think that fiat is the future. Let's get some cash. Okay, that's relevant. That changes the public expectation, so that's important. And then the third idea is that it should be actionable. Okay, so it should allow you to make a decision based on that information. Otherwise, it's just entertainment, okay? So in that case, if Michael Saylor says, hey, I'm dumping all my BTC holdings and buying dollars and pounds and euros, that's an actionable bit of information, and you can use it to sell your BTCs or buy the dip or whatever, okay? So that's the type of news that you should pay attention and just filter out the rest. So, well, I tried to cover a lot of ground here, so let me wrap it up. I mentioned the three most important decisions that you will be making: your trading partner, your news sources, and your trading decisions, TNT. Also, I explained what are the attributes of valuable news sources. They must be direct, accountable, and diverse, DAD, that. And finally, you should focus on what matters, and that's information that's new, relevant, and actionable, NRA. And if, like me, you are terrible at remembering acronyms and things like that, I can share with you the trick that I use. It's this sentence: crypto news is like TNT handled by your dad at an NRA convention, okay? So that's my gift for you, and I hope it helps you remember all these ideas that I shared today. So that's it. I think I don't have more time. Here you have my LinkedIn. If you want to reach out, I'll be happy to respond. And if you ever visit Mongolia, please let me know. Thank you very much.